you to myself. I didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always make you stand out in a crowd. But someone picked you from the bunch. One glance was all it took. Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Oh, you please let me back in your heart. Oh, darling, I was glad to let you go. But now since I need you in his trying to live without your love. This one no sleepless night. Let me show you, girl, that I know hunger right. Every street you walk on, alley, tears stains on the ground. Following the girl, I just even wanna run. Let's see that, oh baby, all I need is one more chance. Oh, please let me take you apart. Oh, darling, I was glad to let you go. But now since I see you
What's going? Oh, what's going on? E. Woodson, what's going on? To my guy, Gil Coles. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Yeah, I just wanted to come in here real quick. Hold on. Okay, today should be quick. We shouldn't be too long. Should be a quick topic. Alright, we're gonna talk about uh, Tank Davis and good old Tevin Farmer. Let's, y'all clap it up for Tank one time. My fault, y'all. One of my peoples just sent me something. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. It's one of my boys just sent me a picture of him modeling the hat. Let's go, champ. But anyway, man, I was working hard today, man. I worked right after I got off of work. Crunches, motherfucking crunches. I got this breath exerciser that expands your diaphragm. Um, and then the speed bag. We was on that speed. We was on that speed bag. E. Woodson, listening to Michael Jackson, listening to Thriller. That and that. I was listening to some old school on the speed bag. She rocked in the treetop all day long. Man, I was wilding on the speed bag. Should have seen me, OG. You don't want me on that speed bag when that old school is playing. It get ugly. I'm talking Sam Cassell, Tyrone Hill ugly. Yeah, that ugly. Well, anyway, Tank Davis. Let me read. Let me get the article. So, what they tell me is that our brother Tevin Farmer was insulted with the money that Tank offered up to him. He was insulted. I guess he thought he was worth more. I don't know. What y'all think in the chat? Y'all think? My fault. I had to grab something. Yeah, so Tevin Farmer was assaulted because they only offered him $2 million. Like Tevin Farmer, who you think you are? And shout out to 78 and Black Fight Fan. Now, Gil Cole's E. Woodson could definitely. E. Woodson is always in my motherfucking lives, just like Joseph Brown. If nobody else could vouch for me, they could definitely tell you. I said the same shit 78 and Black Fight Fan was saying today. I said the same shit that they were saying about Tevin Farmer the other nights. I was like, remember when I was asking, even on the Smoke City Mobcast, I asked me and BFTB. We didn't really debate about it. I said, so you think Tevin Farmer's a name like that? And then BFTB felt like he built his name. I don't agree. I don't agree, with a couple of the brothers on that. BFTB's not the only one that shares that. A couple other people think that Tevin Farmer built his name up and he somewhat, deserves, but I don't think that he deserves more than $2 million. I think $2 million is fine. What's wrong with $2 million? I heard Deontay Wilder didn't get that in a certain fight, if I'm not mistaken. It took him a while to get that. So why are we smelling our ass here? I think that I would have took that bread. And like I said, if y'all want it from a fighter's point of view, live and direct, I would have took that bread quick, just to be the first one to expose the chinks in Tank's armor. After that Panamanian, niggas ain't pay attention, man. Niggas don't be paying attention, man. I swear to God, niggas don't. Niggas boxing brains. I mean, niggas be saying ain't no boxing, but you know what I mean, like on some shit. Like if you didn't lick your chops at that last fight and seen what that dude Ricardo Nunes did, if Ricardo Nunes would have been paying attention, like I said, you know what I mean, he probably wouldn't have. I would have loved to see what would have happened in that fight because he won that first round against Tank. That was one of the first few times I seen Tank lose a round. I haven't really seen Tank. That's big. That goes to show me that, that weight cut is how you lost the weight sometimes. You know what I mean? If you catch Tank at the right time with that weight, you could beat him, bro. And if you got a good gas tank, you could beat him. And you pay attention to what you are fucking doing and you look out for his right hand. I don't think his left is that strong like that. People say it is, but I think his right is way strong. But I ain't gonna be there to find out. I would love to take that fight and be the first person to beat him, because then nobody could deny me at being number one at 130. You should want to take that fight. And then another thing, I should have put up a picture about him. See, I forgot about that. Black Fight Fan brought up another thing I said too. Remember what I said about JoJo Diaz? You remember on one of the live, it was me, Fella, Stay Ready, 503, Fooler. I said, I don't think Tevin Farmer could beat JoJo Diaz. And Black Fight Fan said the same thing. I'm telling you, man, me and him is both Pisces, and me and him is both March Pisces, so that's why me and him say a lot of the same shit. Me and him say a lot of the same. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I said the same exact thing. I was like, nigga, Tevin Farmer. I was like, nigga, Gary Russell didn't do that great against JoJo Diaz. Let me just keep it a stack. And I like Gary Russell. I like Gary Russell way more than Tevin Farmer. But I ain't gonna lie, Gary Russell had me worried in that fight. He looked good in the first 2-3 rounds. I was like, oh, Gary Russell coming out blazing. He's boxing beautifully in the first rounds. But then it was just, I don't know, he started looking like he was getting a little tired and he kept falling on the floor. I was like, I hope he don't get dropped. Like, it was crazy that fight. I remember that fight. I was bugging out because I was rooting for Gary Russell. I think I had money on that fight with my neighbor. Let me see this article. IBF super featherweight champion Tevin Farmer, 34-1 with 6 KOs. Says he and Gervonta built up their rivalry themselves for the last 5 years since 2014. He feels that the $2 million he received from Floyd Mayweather Promotions is too low. Farmer is still open to making a fight with Davis 22-0 with 21 knockouts, but it's going to require a better offer. He won't accept the $2 million. Davis seems annoyed by Farmer not agreeing to the offer. And see, and this is one time where I gotta defend Tank. See how quick the table turns. And now I gotta sit here and defend Tank. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He's saying, like, what's up? I think $2 million is reasonable, man. Niggas is 2-time world champions. You know what I mean? Niggas take one loss. Niggas is getting 500,000. Niggas is getting $500,000 for a fight, bro. Niggas should be happy with $2 million. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't finish reading it. They said Tank seems annoyed by Farmer not agreeing from the deal with his promoters. However, Davis recently turned down $5 million offer from Matchroom Boxing to face Farmer. Oh, damn, man. See? Damn. Now I can't even defend you, Tank. Now I got to sit here and go back to Farmer picture. Look, man. All right, look. Tank, and the same thing goes for Tank. Tank should have took, and I'm fair. Tank should have took the $5 million. $5 million is more than enough. Tank ain't getting. I know that each. Nah, I know. OG. I know. It's cool. I know a lot of y'all, when y'all listen to me, y'all be at work. When I listen to people, I be jogging and stuff like that. So it's cool. But yeah, man. I think $5 million was enough for Tank, and $2 million is enough for Farmer. To be honest, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand, like, Earl got 3.5 for, you know what I mean, certain fighters. So, and to be honest, they both not superstars like that. I think that is more than enough to compensate them. And then don't just turn it down. You know what I mean? Tell them what, negotiate and work in between those numbers and try to see if we can get to a number where everybody's satisfied. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Mayweather, Matt, and Eddie Hearn need to take their old 40-year-old asses together, because both of them is peers. Take their dumbass heads together it fucking worked this out, bro, for the fans. Like, the boxing fans deserve this fight, bro. Like, we shouldn't have to wait since 2014. We was wondering what would have happened if Tank fought a black dude with some movement. Now Tank want to actually fight a black dude with some movement. He feel like the time is right now. Get this nigga why he feel like the time is right. Don't play around with it, man. Like, now Tevin Farmer acting light skin. See, this is the shit that I be talking about, man. This is why I feel like when niggas grab a belt and they defend it a couple times and they successful, niggas don't be hungry no more. Let me tell y'all something, man. This shit is on some Space Jam shit, Uncle E. Woodson. I'm up early morning, shooting Jay. I'm trying to strive for greatness. Real talk. Cause I'm gonna be real with you. Shout out to Ellie. Niggas can say whatever they want about Ellie's setback, but Ellie's setback exposes the truth about every fighter that's somebody. Every fighter that's somebody, he gonna follow you. Because he's a good look to have to follow you, to get your name out there. So you gotta let him kind of follow you. So he's gonna do before the fight, after the fight, before the fight start. Shit, he might even be with you in training camp a couple of days before your fight start. So he gonna be with you everywhere. Make sure you watch out for them bars and shit like that. Because I seen after Tank's fight, he was right at the bar with Termite and Casanova and everybody. I'm telling you, Tank is beatable. I'm telling you. I don't care about. I'm telling you. I think because of all of that shit, it's starting to. I'm really starting to see that he's kind of vulnerable because of that. Because I feel like it was hard, even though you made the weight. I watched him this training camp. I didn't watch the one before that when he missed weight with Kevin Cunningham. I watched the training camp, but I didn't watch it like this training camp coming up. I really watched this one and all the little videos and all of that shit for Tank for this fight. I ain't go front. Tank, he was working hard to lose that weight, man. Don't sit here and these niggas don't need to act like and he looked out of it in the weigh-in. Me and Fula is the only two people that seen that. Niggas was talking about Earl looked out of it in the Mikey fight. Nah, that wasn't out of it. He had energy. He was able to talk and move around and shit. Tank wasn't moving like that. Tank stayed in one spot and was talking shit. Oh, you got too much dip on your chin. He was moving. Nigga, that's how I know when you in shape. When you moving around and you still rambunctious and shit like that, and you know what I mean? You can move and you agile and shit. Like the Charlos. That's how I know you made weight the right way. You had a dietitian and all that. You ain't just have a fat camp. Told y'all, we up in the morning, early morning, shooting Jay. We trying to strive for greatness over my way. I would love to have both of them scalps on my resume. Both of these dumb punk motherfuckers. I would love to have Tank and Tevin. Would nobody be able to tell me shit? I beat both of them motherfuckers. I don't care if it was controversial. You know I would be talking shit, E. Woodson. I'll be like, I told you. You know I would have had an Ali speech after he beat George Foreman. I told you I was the real champion. I'll be on some bullshit. I wouldn't even. I'll be feeling myself so much, E. Woodson. I wouldn't even go to my own fight party. I'll be like, y'all motherfuckers party for me. I can't even be around people right now. I'm at God status right now. I beat number 1 and 2. Call me Shin Oni. We at God status right now. Real talk. Only person that's gonna be able to talk to me is Kenneth. Now let me. Kenneth gonna be like, stop saying I'm the Illuminati. Nah, but on some shit, man. I'm not. I wouldn't. Even, I swear to God, I wouldn't even go to my own after party. After I will fight. I will fight Tank first. The reason I will fight Tank first because I need to be fresher in the Tank fight than I need to be fresher in the Tevin Farmer fight. If I was to get any mileage on my body, I wouldn't mind it coming from somebody like Tank because Tank is a good fighter. Tank, I don't care what nobody say. I will run till Jesus. I'm not run in the ring. I mean like run as far as preparing for the match. And doing that alone is great conditioning. It's hard to knock out somebody that got a good gas tank. A lot of these dudes that he be knocking out, they gas tank suck and they Ubers, they Lyft drivers. You know what I mean? So that's why I really got to see him against somebody tough. And that's another thing too. I'm not really a small 130 like that. You know what I mean? Just like he's not a small 130 like that. I'm not like these dudes coming up from 126 going to 130 like motherfucker. I walk around damn near welterweight. So I'm one of them short, stocky dudes too. That ain't you ain't nah. I ain't small. I ain't small for 130. I think I'm actually kind of big for 130. That's just what I think. Now I'm not Jamal Heron big, but I think that I'll be able to. Not to say I'm going to take shots, but I think I'll be able to take the shots. It's just how I feel. I don't been in there with punches. Dude's big, like huge. Yeah, I know that. Every time I'm sparring somebody, they bigger than me, man. I'm serious. Though I swear on everything I love. I would love to have Tevin Farmer and Tank on my resume if they still there. If they still there. Because I think just because they both didn't fight each other, for me to knock both of them off. If I beat Tank, then everybody would be shocked. Then there's gonna have to be a rematch, so I'm not gonna be able to get Farmer right away. But right after that, I want Farmer. If Farmer was still there, I would want Farmer. And then after that, I will move up to 35. I don't care. I don't care about all the belts there. I'd rather be undisputed at 35. Lightweight has more historic history, you know what I mean, in the division to where I would care about, you know what I mean, being undisputed there more than 130. At least I'm being honest with y'all. E. Woodson said, "Real talk, act." He said, "That's why I said in the other chat, fam. I thought you at least for at 140." Nah. I said, nah. That's what I walk around at. Nah. You gonna see in about a month or two, I'll be back down. I just got done running. I was running, but now I'm about to put how am I trying to say? I'm about to pump up the pace. I'm gonna start working out twice a day, even if I go to work. I'm gonna start working out twice a day. So. I told you, you got it. You had it right though. When y'all predicted it, I told you I'm like 139, 142, like right now. I'm like, but I just got done running, so I'm probably not 142. Probably like 138 right now. And then maybe 142 because I just got done eating a salad though, a grilled Caesar salad. And you know why I wouldn't care about Undisputed? Because all of a sudden nobody care about the WBO and yeah, I mean nobody care about everybody in the family now. We don't care about the WBO belt, or because PBC say I don't follow everything fucking PBC do. Just like I don't follow everything fucking DAZN do. Just like I don't follow everything. I do what I want to do. You know what I mean? If I feel like I like Undisputed at that weight division, and I don't like Undisputed at that weight division, that's how I feel. I didn't say I don't be saying nothing else when people be making exceptions for their fighter, and then when it come to a person that I like, oh, he's a hype job. You know what I mean? Nah, we gotta stop doing that. We just gotta learn that. You know what? You got it. You got it. Because sometimes, we can get hypocritical with these things sometimes. We gotta be careful. What's good, Dark Truth? Dark Truth just coming up in here. Yeah, but Tevin Farmer, take the money, nigga. Like, who are you? And Tank, if they come and offer you something, dummy, you take the fucking money too. Fuck out of here. You know you only getting 3 million. You just now getting 2-3 million a fight. No, a million a fight, matter of fact. I'm sorry. Around the time Jarrett Hurd got a mill, that was around the same time Tank started getting the mill for the fights. They got it around the same time. Because I remember it being in like a little article I read. So yeah, he's starting to get these mills now. So I know on the back end, Tank probably getting like 3 mil. If he getting a mill, they say on paper, he probably getting like 3 mil on the back end and some change. What's wrong with 5 mil again? Now I don't know exactly what the term sheet was drawn out to be, and I don't know. Maybe that part about it, where the fight is gonna be at and all of that. Maybe that got fucked up. Like holla at me. Let me know something. Like these dudes don't want to make the fight happen. Tank all of a sudden had as what alcoholics refer to as a moment of clarity, and he all of a sudden want to fight now. I don't know, man. I'm starting to think Tevin Farmer don't. I don't think he really wanted to fight. Even though I think Tank was wrong for what he did too. I don't know if Tevin Farmer really wanted to fight. I feel like Tank does want it right now. If I had to be on somebody's side and you put a gun to my head, I'm just a little bit more so on Tank's side right now because I feel like Tank really do want that fight. Just to make himself look good, because a lot of people been saying it, man. Like the people that he's fighting, and he's hearing about it. He's hearing about it. I put money on it. He's hearing about it. Because now it's getting to that point like where these niggas went from freshmen to sophomore to seniors, and niggas is like, you gotta start fighting somebody. No more baby in you. No more holding your hand. We're gonna put you up against niggas. You getting up there, Tank. About to be 25. No time he'll be 27. And we'll be like, damn. Remember when he was 25? But I just want to know one thing. When is you going up to 35, Tank? When you going up to 35? I don't even think Lomachenko care about you no more, though. I keep it real. And actually, I care about that fight. That Luke Campbell and Lomachenko fight. I care about that shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Because that's more entertaining than him fighting a lift driver. Luke Campbell ain't no lift driver. He a gold medalist too. May have been a cheap gold medal, but my fault, y'all. Yeah, like I was saying, when you gonna move up to 35? Like he owed a fan a few fights, man. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to pick between, I think all of us would. If we had to pick between the Tevin Farmer fight and the Lomachenko fight, we would pick the Lomachenko fight, right? I don't know, man. I just don't agree on all of this, man. And Tevin Farmer basically said that if I guess the money ain't right with him and Tank, then he gonna go off and fight JoJo Diaz. And JoJo Diaz gonna fuck around and beat him. I don't think he could beat JoJo Diaz. Like I said, like I was saying that. I was like, yo, I don't know. I was like, when he first said he would take that fight, I remember when that fight first was announced, motherfucker Tank hopped in JoJo Diaz and Tevin Farmer Twitter beef. And Tank kind of was insulting both of them. Because Tank said, how you talking about him and you got more losses than he do? Basically talking to Tevin Farmer about JoJo Diaz. If I was JoJo Diaz, I would have told them mind your fucking business. He would just say I would want to see the Loma fight. Yeah, of course. Of course. The Loma fight is a way better fight. And the Loma fight, you really don't know. You could say you know, and you could feel like you know something, but I still think Tevin Farmer should have took. So Anthony Joshua and other news. Let's hold. Yeah, so yeah, Anthony Joshua makes Lennox Lewis makes an offer to Anthony Joshua to clear the air and put an end to their public feud. Uh, Anthony Joshua and Lennox Lewis is the feud no one wanted or expected, but it is. Jo- well, basically, Lennox says AJ has my number. If he ever wants to clarify what is being said in the media or show me where I'm wrong about what I'm saying, my door remains open to him. See, Lennox Lewis is a real old head. Oh, don't worry, Kurt. I'm gonna bring you on later. I'm I'll bring you on later tonight. I'm gonna call that one Ack and Kurt's ear hustle. Ack and Kurt's ear hustle. I think Lennox did the right thing. I think he did the right thing. He reached out to him. He did what the old head. That's what I'm talking about. That's how I know Lennox is a good dude. Now I'll tell you about the old motherfucking American dudes. They won't do that. The American dudes, the old timers, will curse you out, be mad and be jealous at you, because they ain't handsome and young no more, and they just gonna go about their lives. They ain't trying to help you out and reach out to you in America. Lennox still said after all of that shit you was talking, Lennox still said he has my number and the door remains open. Did Mike Tyson do that for Deontay Wilder? No. Y'all gotta pay attention, man. Y'all have to pay attention. Now Lennox was always helping Deontay Wilder, even early in his career. He showed him how to jab. There's a video of them outside a hotel before Deontay Wilder's a world champion. I think it was on Ellie's channel. And Lennox was like, "Don't worry, you'll get there. You'll be a world champion. You'll get there." It's crazy. It's crazy. He predicted it. The nigga, Lennox predicted it. Deontay Wilder wasn't even good like that. And he already just predicted it. Don't worry, you'll get there. Just by seeing a couple things that he did. The same thing with Tank. That's crazy. I gotta admit that with Tank. The same thing with Tank. With Mayweather. I don't think Tank even did all of that well in sparring. But I think just the flashes of things that Tank probably did. Because I think that Devin Haney sparring shit, Mayweather still signed him after that Devin Haney sparring. I heard Devin Haney beat the shit out of Tank. And Jay Leon Love cool with both of Tank and Devin. And he said it. He said it himself. He was like, that's what my uncle used to tell me. He used to just see a couple things I would do. He was like, I ain't gonna lie. He said, I know. He said, all you need is your gas tank. He's like, the skills is there. He was like, all you got to work on, you make sure you stay on your gas. And that's crazy because the thing that I do the most is the thing that I hate to do. I hate to run, but I run the most. Running I don't hate abs. I don't hate abs. I look at abs kind of like push-ups. They all in the same area to me. Running is you got to really set yourself up mentally. I'm about to run. Let me get all my running gear on and my phone and everything charged up, and let me get ready to run. And this is why I didn't know the difference. Why I used to buy Bluetooth Y'all about to laugh at me. I'm gonna get back on topic. We ain't gonna go too much longer because 78 probably gonna come on somebody else at 8. But I was running so hard last time I was training for my April shit. I ran so hard. Ran so hard that the motherfucking the ear, the like what am I saying? Like the ear, the headphones. I guess you have to get sports ones because I guess when you sweat and it's wet and you get it into the headphones, it stops working. So the shit stopped working like towards the end of my run. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with them? I try to charge them shits and all of that. So now I got some sports one and they real rubbery. And I know why they real rubbery. They probably real rubbery for if you sweat and shit like that. They sports like Bluetooth headphones. But I really like them though. But anyway, I saw the video. Yes, sir. Lennox Lewis was showing Wilder how to hold, jab, and reach target quicker. Yeah, facts. He was telling him basically don't pull it all the way back. You know what I mean? When you're getting ready to jab, try to leave it right there already, so you're already there to jab. But yeah, man, Joshua apologized, man. You better apologize, man. I don't like how you disrespecting my fool Lennox, man. What he said in that track, Pop should apologize, nigga just ass kiss. But Nas said that. Said how can Nas be garbage? Send me autos at your poppage. But yeah, Anthony Joshua. I mean, like I said, Lennox is a good dude, man. And he seems like he's one of those type of dudes. He's not gonna act up. He seems like he's really gonna help you and be like a real old head and mentor you and steer you the right way. That's just personally how I feel about Lennox. People could feel how they want to feel about Lennox, but that's how I feel about Lennox. Lennox be cool. He ain't like motherfucking Mike Tyson where he rejected the youth of America. Mike Tyson is like fucking Roy Jones. They like all these foreigners. They probably got 1, 2 black dudes on their team to make it look good, to make it seem like they not so disconnected with the hood no more. Pay attention to that. I'm gonna bring that up in somebody's chat one day. It's probably gonna be black fight fans. You ever notice that if Roy Jones and somebody like Mike Tyson work with like the youth in boxing, they work with like only two black kids and the rest be foreigners? Buddy McGirt too. All of these trainers. That's why I don't like a lot of these trainers like that. I ain't gonna even lie to you like that. I'm funny with all of these trainers. I understand you got to get your money, but I'm real funny style about all of these trainers. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling what Nesto did to Jarrett Hurd. I'm not gonna lie. He must have probably got fired already when he did that interview. That's how I feel. He must have got fired already. And we found out about it probably a little bit later. But it is what it is. And I heard Anthony Joshua also fired shots at Tyson Fury for fighting Otto Wallen. I don't call him Otto Wallen. I call him Otto Octavian. What was Dr. Octopus' name in Spider-Man? His name was Otto. I forgot. I gotta look it up, man. His first name was Otto though. Like this motherfucker. He spelled it the same way too. Like, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like Tyson Fury be fighting cab drivers. Tyson Fury be fighting cab drivers. I gotta keep it real. Tyson Fury be fighting straight up cab drivers. But yeah, man. I guess Anthony Joshua see thinks he's better than what Tyson Fury's doing, which you know what? I will admit, Andy Ruiz is a way tougher opponent than this Otto Wallen dude. And these all these dudes Tyson Fury been fighting. Tyson Fury's the type of dude, just like Canelo. He'll have one hard fight, and then it'll take years for him to have another like hard fight again. And I don't think that that's right. I don't think that's fair to the fans. But they're gonna continue to do what they want to do. Let me get ready. Let me get ready to close this out. Shout out to y'all, to all my peoples. Um, we'll probably be back later tonight. I want to try to bring Kurt on. Hopefully, he's feeling up to it. I'm gonna hit him up beforehand, talk a little bit more boxing. We'll talk even more and more in the depth I'll try to do the StreamYard. I'll try to bring everybody on. I'll try to bring all the boys on. You know what I mean? I'll do the StreamYard for y'all. Y'all know I like having my, well, is it this side? No, it's that side. Y'all know I like having my little jamboree poster thingy right here. I like that. And I can't bring that when I do it on StreamYard, but unless I do the $20 a month, become a member, and I ain't trying to become a member on that shit. So. But yeah, look out for me later. Appreciate y'all for coming on. Shout out to the mighty, mighty LDBC. And shout out to my crew, the Full Berserker Clan. We in here. It's your boy Act Reaching. I never steer you wrong. And we out.